The Little Mermaid. Far and deep beneath the sea, there was a palace with walls made of corals and windows made of amber. This was the Mer King's palace. The king had 6 mermaid princesses, and the youngest one was especially the most beautiful. Her skin was delicate like rose petals, and her eyes were deep blue. In the world of merfolks, they were allowed to go up and see the human world when they turned 15. The youngest mermaid always loved to listen to her older sisters, who had already been there. I wish I could be 15 right now and visit the human world up above. At last, she turned 15 and had a day to visit the human world. The Little Mermaid was delighted and swam up and up. The first thing she saw was a big ship. Wow, it's amazing how people can create such big things. The Little Mermaid followed the ship and looked inside through the deck. There was a party. She could see people in beautiful dresses dancing to lively music. There she saw a very handsome young man. He was a prince and the main host of this party. He was celebrating his 16th birthday that day. What a wonderful prince, the mermaid said to herself. Night came, and she still couldn't take her eyes off the prince. Then suddenly the condition of the sea changed. There were flashes of lightning and the waves rose higher. Oh no, a storm is approaching. The sailors furled the sails quickly, but the storm was getting worse. The ship tipped over, and the passengers were thrown into the rough sea. Oh no, the prince! As soon as the Little Mermaid found him, she carried him to shore. He was unconscious. Prince, please wake up, Prince! The Little Mermaid took care of the handsome prince as much as she could. When she noticed, the day had already dawned. Then a young girl came running toward them. Oh no! The Little Mermaid was startled and hid herself in the sea. The girl found the prince lying there and called out to more people. At that time, the prince opened his eyes. Thank you. You are the one who saved me, aren't you? The prince thought that this girl in front of him had saved his life. The Little Mermaid went back to the palace sorrowfully, but she could not forget about the prince. Ah, what a sweet prince. Wait. Yes, if I turned into a human, I could see him again. So she went to the witch and asked her to turn her into a human being. After hearing the mermaid's wish, the witch responded, I see. You want to be a human to see the prince again. Yes, of course. I, a great witch, can change a mermaid's tail into legs. But instead, your legs will hurt as if you are stepping on a knife when walking. Moreover, if you cannot marry the prince, you will never be able to turn back into a mermaid again. Your heart will break, and you will become bubbles of the sea. Do you still want to become a human? Yes, that will be fine if I can be with the prince. I understand. Oh, one more thing. As your voice is acclaimed as the most beautiful voice in the world of the sea, in exchange for your wish, I will take your voice. With the witch's magic, the Little Mermaid turned into a human being and went to the world where the people are. She visited the castle to see the prince. Wow, what a beautiful lady, he said. The prince became fond of the Little Mermaid, and he treated her like his sister. His heart had completely fallen in love with the girl whom he met at the shore. He believed she saved him, and not the Little Mermaid. Soon the prince and the girl decided to marry, and they took a honeymoon trip by ship. The Little Mermaid had failed to marry the prince. The following morning, she threw herself into the sea She was buffeted by the waves and felt herself gradually becoming bubbles. At that time, the little mermaid saw something beautiful floating in the sunlight. She noticed her body getting lighter and lighter like the air and gradually rising into the sky. I wonder where I am headed. Then she heard a clear voice. Welcome to the world of air fairies. You will be one of us now and protect all lovers in the world. She rose up into the sky with the wind as one drop of tear fell from her eye. The end.